So guys, Xiaomi has released yet another robot vacuum, and we have here is the Xiaomi Mi Robot Vacuum Mop 2, and this is the second iteration, of course, from their lots of robot vacuum line, and I will let you know what specs this one has and how good it is, and if it will really perform up to my standards. Let's open. Hey guys, it's me Mitch 002 of Xiaomi Review, and welcome back to my channel. So right now we're going to open up this one, the Xiaomi Mi Robot Vacuum version 2, and yeah, it's a pretty hefty box, a bit heavy. So we opening it on the top. So this is how you open it. Okay, so upon opening, well, yeah, it's pretty much a sealed stuff. So taking out some of these boxes, so we'll go ahead with this small box first. So inside we have our charging cable according to the manual. Okay, so we also have this one, the charging dock. We have here a standard 2-prong and a Euro plug over here. We have your charging dock over here, which of course the robot vacuum will come back every night, or of course whenever the job is done, it will charge itself up automatically. And of course, the big one is the robot vacuum itself. So we'll pull it out from this cover, and it still is sealed. So we will really need to take out this cover. It's really nice. Okay, so it's a little bit refreshing design. So the last one was a color black one, the version 1. And this time around they made it into a white and orange, the typical Xiaomi color, of course. Yeah, we have our sensor here on the side. We have your buttons over here. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Looks like a camera to me. Now underneath we have your rollers, 2 charging terminals. Here are some of the sensors. Your wheel, your main brush, and of course your 6-legged side brush. Installing this one is pretty easy. It's just plug and play. And so there's a few changes from version 1. As you can see that this one's already electric powered. Unlike the version 1, it's still using the gravity in order to drop some water to the mop. But this one, I think it's electronically controlled. Okay, so you can see some pipes and tubes running inside, which is being controlled by this terminal and this terminal. In order to install this mop, we just need to slide it in and snap. Done. Taking a look inside, all we have here is of course our dustbin, which is of course you need to replace this filter probably every 2 to 3 months. Now since we already unpacked it, how about let's give it a dry run. So guys, we've connected ourselves to the Xiaomi Mi Home app. So we will scan it manually, and this is the one to select, Mi Robot Vacuum Mop 2. So upon entering, you need to reset the restore to factory settings by pressing these 2 buttons. So probably maybe 3 seconds or so. Okay, so waiting for network setup. Now hit the next button. Then I'll be connecting to my router. Okay, so yeah, right now it's performing its task. So just say yes.
The vacuum mop and the phone are connected. Please return to the Xiaomi Home app and wait for the network connection to complete.
So I guess that's it's connecting itself to the network. Before you can be able to fully access this robot vacuum using your phone wherever you are in any part of the world. So yeah, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 in order to connect.
Network connected successfully.
Okay, so right now it's already connected. So just need to select inside the living room. Then need to change the name. Let's get started. Okay, so just need to agree. And yeah, this is some of the beginner's guide. Just make sure that you don't leave any pencil, papers, or anything scattered on the floor to make sure it will be able to, of course, mop it efficiently for you. So this is just a reminder for beginners. So yeah, on the clearance, all you need to do is have a 1.5 meter clearance up front and zero point 0.5 on the side. So mine is pretty much clear. And then of course, make sure that it's well lit indoors. So the robot vacuum can clean it optimally. So yeah, normally leave some lights at home when it's cleaning in the evening, so there's no problem with that. So there's some experimental feature that you might want to use when you're already using this robot vacuum. Now, it's in the center of nowhere, so you just really need to run it for the first time. And right now it's 53% charge, and we would want to try to see its function. So it's by default set at standard. There's strong and turbo. Then of course water level. There's low, medium, and high, which is this one is not here before when it was only using gravity. So about let's try to hit the cleanup mode.
Starting to mop. Charging.
Now let's try to give it a little bit more harder task. So I placed some oatmeals on the floor, and of course some ground coffees here and there, and yeah, as it goes along, it becomes a little bit more grounds for him to pick up. So right now, we'll be trying on standard mode and of course medium mopping. So we'll see how it performs. So this is my setting right now. So it was able to draw a little sketch and diagram of this little space I have here. So we'll run it again for now. So start cleanup.
Starting to mop.
Okay, so let's see how it performs. So okay, just breeze through and sort of clean up a bit. So it kind of went the other way around. So just have to wait for it to come back. So after the first run, it was really able to pick up that much oatmeal. So I hope that it goes the other way around to be able to pick up all this other mess. And let's try again. And by the way, that's just only one run. So it was able to pick up all the oatmeal, which is quite impressive. Okay, so right now it sweep over every single little particles of coffee grounds, which is wow. You can see, impressive. Right now it's trying to sweep the remaining coffee grounds. And I can see that, well, the cleaning process is quite good. There's just a few little particles left over here, which of course is not really that, of course, very critical. But at the end of the day, it was able to get the job done. But I could have turned it to the more powerful turbo mode for it to probably suck in all these remaining particles here on the floor. So I gave it another run right now, placing it on turbo mode to see if the stronger suction would clean off all those remaining dust or not. So yeah, a while ago there's some particles here, but right now I don't really see any particles left over here. So I guess it got the job done. So yeah, probably if you want it a little bit more cleaner, you can turn on those stronger modes like this one, the strong and turbo mode. So right now it's running on strong mode. So yeah, probably I would recommend that, but of course battery life might suffer a bit. Wow. Now guys, we've seen the performance of this one, the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum Mop 2, and I can say that it has really stepped up its game over from the version 1, especially for the water outlet, which of course before it was only gravity controlled. Right now it's already electronically controlled, which is of course a big, huge upgrade. The water flow is more consistent as compared to before. Now, I can say that the 2700 PA suction power is not the best in the industry, but definitely I can recommend it for house use, especially when you really have a house where you cannot clean the floor every now and then. I guess you would really want to invest on this one. Now, for me, my own setup, what I do is every night I'll set it to 12 in the evening, then you will clean itself up. Of course, on the first run, you just really need to let it run and of course map it out for you, the map of the house. Then of course you can set some barriers on your Mi Home app, which is of course definitely very easy to use. Now guys, if you're asking me if I can recommend this one to you, the Xiaomi Robot Vacuum Mop 2, well, definitely it's a yes, and I can say that this little buddy over here is definitely gonna stay with me. And yeah, I might replace my old one, the Mop version 1, which is of course a little bit older technology, which I really need to replace with this one to make it clean a little bit more efficient than before. Guys, if you like this video, clicking that subscribe button is definitely a much appreciated gesture. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And so I'm Richmond and you're watching Xiaomi Review, and I hope to see you on the next one.